Hello everybody, this is Dr. Jean-Guy, and today I just want to tell you that the message has not changed. So I've been coming to you here the past few weeks and to remind you that peace is probably the most important thing. And I know that it's hard for some of you out there right now to be at peace because you might have some fear, you might be unsettled, you might not know what's going to happen. And I want you to know that we are one step closer. There's another week that just got done, and the sun is out today, and that is amazing. And I just want you to know that, we just need to look at this as an opportunity, right? Some of the things that we've put on the back burner for a long time, I know that many of you, I've heard from many of you through text, email, that I've seen face to face, right? People can do some house cleaning. People can just spend more time together as a family. People can do things that they haven't done before that, they've been putting on the back burner. And I want you to look at this as an opportunity, right? What are the things that you've been complaining about for a long time that you didn't have time to do? But now, guess what? Now you can do it, right? And then here's the practical part of it is, once, you have that behind you and you just keep busy with some of the things that you want to get done, then you want to focus on what's the practical things that you can do for you to be healthy and to do the best that you can. Because I know that some of you, whether you say it or not, right, you have concern. You're like, okay, is this for real? Should I be worried about this? And what I want to say to you is what you should be concerned about is to continue improving your health. That's what you should be focusing on. And improving your health means it hasn't changed. You have to think well, move well, eat well. So if you've ever been to one of our Dinner with the Doc, which in the next month or two, we're going to have another one. And again, I'm inviting you right now if you missed it or if you've never been to one of it, right? Our Dinner with the Doc, I teach people about the different paradigm of health. And what I want to teach you today and what I want to remind you, some of you have been there already. I just want you to know that, the name of the game has not changed. You have to think well, move well, eat well. And if you do this, this is your best chance that you're giving your body to be the best that it can for you to thrive and to be the best you that you can be, not only you, but also for your family. So what does that look like, right? What it looks like is, every single day you should be spending some time, you should have some me time. Some of you right now, you're watching this and you're like, yeah, he did tell me that before, but I'm going to repeat that to you again because some of you don't have enough of that. Right? And if you don't have enough me time, right, for your thinking well, either reading a good book, either being around people that's going to pour into you, that's going to love you, you being able to love yourself, to be able to surround yourself and listen to things that will empower you is really important. And if you don't do that on a day-to-day basis, it's going to be hard for you to think well. It's going to be hard for you. There's so many research today, and you can look this up on Dr. Google. I'm sure some of you have looked up a lot of stuff on Dr. Google lately, right? But you could spend a little time, right, into how your mind, right, is affecting your body. There's a lot of research in psychoneuroimmunology, how your psychology, right, has an effect on your immune system and how it's affect on your body. And that's important for you to be able to understand that, how important that is. Because if you are worried, sick about the situation that you're in right now, wherever you're at, right, whatever situation you're in or that you think that you are, then what happens is it will suppress how your immune system function. So I just want to remind you that starting with some me time is really important. So that's number one, right? You got to think well. And then moving well is you want to take the opportunity to spend time, right, to move your body. And if you don't do that, you're just missing out. Some of you right now might be like, well, I've never done anything. I don't know where to start. Well, guess what? You just need to start by going for a long walk, right? Just do that. Matter of fact, and then if you want to, even spend time with your spouse, which I think that'd be a good idea, right? You go on a long walk and then you guys can talk to each other. That would be a good idea. Right? And the reason for that is because when you do this, what's happening is there's area of your brain when you're, now obviously this discussion needs to be positive, right? Because this is kind of important. Dr. D is laughing right now. This should be like positive, but this will stimulate an area of your brain that also has to do with, will have an impact on the whole body health, right? So moving your body. And then some of you, you're all into working out, and guess what? You haven't been able to work out at the gym or whatever that might be. And guess what? There's hundreds of different apps, and there's hundreds of different areas there that you can go on the computer to find out, home workout that you can do and things that you can do at home. And if you've seen my little video that, I was just throwing some, this big tire around, there's all kinds of things that anybody can do for any kind. Doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, you can do it if you choose to do it. And many of you right now, you're at home and you have bad chair, bad ergonomics, bad everything. And I've heard it all week this week, right? And what I want to say to you is you need to take an opportunity to just get up and move. Every 30 minutes, you need to get up and move. There's, you can set yourself a reminder on your phone to do that, because that's really important. Yes, it is a bad chair. And yes, you have a bad, place that you're around now at home. Some of you are like, you're not set up for this. And guess what? It's only short term. It's only short term. I want you to tell yourself that it's only short term, right? We're going to be done with this in no time. You're going to look behind and be like, we're done with this. And that's going to be great, right? However, right now, we're going to make the best out of it. And what that means, you're going to get up and move, right? Some of the easy things that you can do is you just get up and do some squat. There's things that you can do. You can do some jumping jacks. You can do the YWTL, yes, and when you do this, you keep your thumbs back the whole time and you squeeze between your shoulder blades. That's something simple to do, right? So you want to move well, and then you also want to eat well. Unfortunately, what's been going on right now is there's a lot of people, they just decide that, hey, that's great, we're going to eat pizza every night, or we're going to go to the fast food restaurant every night, and it gets old. I mean, I guess if you were doing this before, maybe it doesn't get old because you just keep continuing the same, but this is not how you're going to stay strong. You want to be strong, you got to put real food into your body, right? And that's important. Staying away from sugar is really important. Some of you, if you already have some issues with asthma, with allergies, you should completely stay away from dairy products. In my experience, the most common allergens that people are facing right now as we speak, they have, wheat, corn, soy, dairy, eggs. Those are the most common. If a person has upper respiratory stuff, the dairy is a big deal because it clogs up the pipe, right, so to speak. So if you have any concern with that, you should be staying away from sugar and staying away from dairy. And in previous recording that I've done, I talked to you guys about the sugar and how there's some of you right now, you're taking a mega amount of vitamin C because you think that somehow, some way, this vitamin C is going to be like your life, it's going to be your saving grace. And I'm not telling you that vitamin C is no good, but what I am telling you is on the cell receptors, you have 100 trillion cells in your body, and on those cells, those receptors, right, the one that are, where your vitamin C and the sugar, the vitamin C will be competing with the sugar on the cell receptors. So if you're eating a bunch of sugar, it doesn't matter how much vitamin C you take, it's not going to do you much good. So I wanted to remind you of that today because this is important. Your best defense is for you to be on the offense, and the offense is for you to be proactive and to be like, I'm going to jump in there and I'm going to be improving my health. That's the best thing that you can do right now. So you got to think well, move well, eat well. Those are things that you got to do, and you have to do that daily, every day. Doesn't matter if it's Saturday, Sunday. So hopefully, folks, this was helpful to you today. Right? I mean, I've been here at the office, all week. And again, we've been keeping our same hours from 7 in the morning till 6 at night. I've seen many of you, and I'm so grateful to be able to serve you. This is just amazing. If you need us, we are here. Anything that you need, we've taken all the precaution that we can in accordance with the CDC, in accordance with the Hingham County Department, with what people need to do. So when people come in, it's a little bit different than the usual, but that's okay. Just give us a call. Our phone number is 517-336-8880. 517-336-8880. Take care.